Today, I want to talk about 3 things we've learned about the Utah Jazz in preseason, and we're just going to get right into this. The first is that Ace Bailey is really good. Ace Bailey in this preseason has shown that he is so much more polished as a scorer than we expected. Coming into the Utah Jazz system, he is playing off the ball, but in that off-ball role, he's already shown that he is an extremely effective pull-up shooter, movement shooter, catch and shoot, basically an elite shooter at his position. In preseason, Ace Bailey's shooting 58% from the field and 41% from 3. And when you consider that he is shooting so many of these shots from the mid-range and three-point line, it shows that he is a player that down the road is going to become even more effective as a scorer. He's not even getting to the rim all that much, except for when he's cutting to the basket and getting hit for easy lay-ins and dunks. And so with this type of efficiency from the mid-range and three-point line, we see a player that will just get better. What happens when Ace Bailey improves that handle and gets in isolation more? What happens when he learns how to create contact and get to the free throw line more? He's going to just get better and better and better as a scorer. And the fact that he's assisting the ball 2 to 3 assists per game in the preseason is just exciting if you're a Jazz fan. He is showing that he has absolutely got the potential to be special in the NBA, and certainly looks like he might be making himself the steal of the draft, no question, for the Utah Jazz. The second thing we're learning is that Clayton Jr. is also really good. Now, the shooting percentages haven't been there, but we know from college and summer league that he will be a great shooter in the league. That's something that I'm not worried about. But what I am excited about is his rebounding and the assists. In this preseason, he's averaging 3.7 rebounds and 5 assists per game when he's on the floor. He looks bigger than his size would tell you. He defends and he rebounds the ball at his size, which makes him really exciting. I don't know if he's going to be a starter long term, but he's certainly looking good. And he's a player that looks like he belongs in the NBA and someone that you feel good about when he's on the floor. Clayton Jr. was a winner in college. He led his teams to a championship game, and that's the type of mentality you want on your team. And he's had nothing but good things said by his teammates. Taylor Hendricks made a comment about him saying that he looks like he's just ready to go, and the Utah Jazz did a great job with their draft. Clayton Jr. is not getting talked about as much as Ace Bailey, but as the season goes on, you can bet that national writers and podcasters are going to fall in love with this guy, just like Jazz fans have. He is legit. The last thing I want to talk about is that Taylor Hendricks is back. He looks bigger, stronger than before, and all of this after a catastrophic leg injury. He looks like he has taken a step, and the stats show it. One of the most exciting statistics, on top of him just averaging more points, rebounds, steals, and assists from the last 2 preseasons into this one, is he is up 4.5 free throws per game in these 3 preseason games, which tells you that he has developed his game beyond just shooting catch and shoot threes. He's driving to the basket, he's getting the ball near the basket and initiating contact. And when you consider how skinny Taylor Hendricks was before the injury, it shows that during his injury recovery, he got to work. He is stronger, bigger, and it's showing in the numbers. And there is a potential down the road that he is big enough and strong enough and defensively gifted enough that he could potentially be a starting 5 in the NBA. And that may be the plan for the Jazz long term. Without having given Walker Kessler a contract extension, Utah might be interested in looking at what they might have with Taylor Hendricks if they can't figure a contract situation out with Walker Kessler. The answer might be right there in front of them with what Taylor Hendricks is doing. His ability to spread the floor, his 2.3 assists per game during this preseason shows that he moves the ball within the offense, and we've seen how the Jazz handle their offensive possessions right now with Jusuf Nurkic. He is passing the ball from the top of the three-point line. Taylor Hendricks' 2.3 assists per game tells you that he may be able to do some of that as well and move the ball like Will Hardy wants him to. Guys, that's all I've got today. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I will talk to you next time.